Alright, my friends, we're rejoining the 2011 7-day roguelike challenge, 10 years late, to take a look at another one on the list. This one by Slashy. We've seen a lot of games by Slashy. He is very prominent on the roguelike scene, as I always say when we look at one of his games. I have previously claimed that he had the second most 7-day roguelike entries ever. He may actually have the first. At least he mentioned to me that he has the first. That it was a toss up between him and Jeff Late. I may have gotten my wires crossed. I think actually Slashy, aka Santiago Zapata, has the most because he also did one for the October Orange Minigun Surprise, and Jeff Late did not. So this might be the most prolific 7-day roguelike designer in history. Um, what can I tell you about this? Let's look at several things here. Gosh darn it. Didn't I do a dumb thing here? One thing I will tell you right off the bat is that this is a JavaScript game, as almost all his early work, maybe even all his current work is, but all his early work certainly was. If you fire up the Java application, it doesn't work. I'd almost given up, and it turns out if you use, for me at least, on my particular computer, what worked was running a little file called eid-char. So we're not playing the curses version, we're playing the character version. The curses version did nothing for me, the EID version, Java, did nothing for me. This seems to work. So let's play it and hope for the best. It is running in a Java window. There is a lot of listed music and sound effects here that I don't know if we'll get or not in this version. We'll find out. There is no instruction manual. All I have to go off of is what is listed here on this website where I found it, which I will include for you. In Elite International Detective, you are an agent for the Intersleuth Cover Detective Network. Criminals all around the world strike against the civilian population. Bombings, murderers, and kidnappings are daily news. When lawful ways don't suffice, governments turn into our agency to bring an effective solution. Travel all around the world pursuing international criminals, bring the wrath of justice over them. This sounds like a pretty ambitious and interesting game. Give me 1 second. So with that in mind, let's just frickin' dive in, am I right? How am I gonna do this? Can I move this here like this? I'm trying to give myself a big enough window to play in, and yet still, because I can't make this one bigger the way I'd like to, because it's not a simple text terminal. There. A little bigger for me. Alright. Alright. Let's log into the Intersleuth servers. I assume that's not really logging into something online. I say that not tongue-in-cheek. I really do assume it because Slashy's been working a lot lately with a lot of online stuff, so I don't think he was in 2011. I think this is just a thing to buy us into the game world. But maybe we're logging into some. Logging into Intersleuth operative servers. Detective at the keyboard, please identify yourself. I am Detective Jeff, reporting for duties. There is no record of your name in the Intersleuth network. Are you new here? Yup. You've been identified as Jeff. Your current rank is Rookie. Press space to continue. Flash! The Cortair Tower, the tallest building of the region, has been bombed at Medellin, Colombia. Criminal organization Iron Fist has taken responsibility for this crime. Our prime suspect is Ethan Black, international criminal. Your assignment: travel to Colombia, track the terrorist to his hideout, and neutralize him. You are authorized to do whatever it takes to disable or exterminate the criminal. The terrorist has threatened to strike back by November 13th, 1922, 5 p.m. Oh, this is an old-timey game, I guess. Unless... I don't know if this is supposed to be an old-timey game or if that's a typo. If you have not captured him or her by then, your mission will be considered a failure. Good luck, Rookie Jeff. Like almost a century ago, right? 99 years ago, if this is accurate. Also worth noting that all of Slashy's 7-day roguelikes I can think of off the top of my head that we've seen so far have been based on other properties. A lot of Nintendo games. There was one Ultima game. I don't know if this is based off anything. There is I bought a RetroPie a while back, which has 25,000 retro games on it, and I don't get as much chance to play as I'd like to, but every once in a while I do, and that includes playing some Nintendo games that I missed out on because I never owned a Nintendo. There is a detective one on there that is really popular that I've not gotten around to yet. This might be a reference to that, I don't know. Or is this an original original property from Santiago. I don't know. Let's, I don't know. Let's press space. Yep. All right, we got a little ASCII thing here. We can see Lolly. Detective is a detective. Are we the green guy, I'm guessing, because we're not listed. Headquarters at Medina. Let me shrink this a tiny bit for you. Just a tiny hair for you. Whoops. There we go. Headquarters, Medellin, Colombia. It is 1922, apparently. We are rookie Jeff. Huh. We have a Remington Double Derringer, a cheap green raincoat. We have Heroic Luck, 20 out of 20, Lethality, Intimidate. Movement, Relaxed Step, Stamina 100 out of 100. We have M for Move, G for Grab, Z for Walk Speed. That's interesting. F for Fly. I assume that's if we have appropriate equipment. I don't think we're a superhero, but maybe we are. U for Use. We can't fire at present, apparently, unless that's got a letter I can't see. Is there a question mark button? Let's start with the basics. No. Is there an H for help? No. So let's do this the old-fashioned way. Let's play this game the way we would have played it in 1922, by pressing random buttons on our typewriter and seeing what happens. Yeah, I'm the green guy. Got that much. I have to do something by 9 o'clock or something, right? Let's try M. Move. Go to the airport? Okay. Are we in Medellin? We're in Medellin, so we're at the right place. We don't want to go to the airport necessarily. G. Grab. There's nothing to pick up here. Let's go grab a lally. Or detective. Z. Walk speed. I'm assuming if I press this, it'll go from, okay, relaxed step, walking fast, running. Cool. That's interesting. Never see that. U for use. Should we use our dark blue suit? A remote communication device. A Bergman MP18. We already have a double Derringer going. Although, honestly, fucking Bergman MP18 makes more sense to me. We still have no button under fire. Maybe it's just not listed because you can't fire in here and it doesn't want you accidentally firing at your compatriots. I think I'm just walking around the headquarters. Let's go outside and see if we can figure out how to get to Coltair Tower. This isn't outside. Are we in? No, we're in headquarters. Can we talk to Lolly? Can we talk to this guy? Where'd Red go? There she is. Maybe she has information for us. T for talk, C for chat, U for use. I don't know how to proceed. I'm pretty sure we're just walking around our base, accomplishing as much as we could accomplish in Columbia Tower from our base. There's Boss Jeff. Let me see one thing here, man. Oh, maybe just bump into them to talk. I'll bet you anything. Alright, let's try this. Bump into Boss Jeff. Boss Jeff says, remember, we're working on the honor basis. Not me. Whoops. Detective says, the bastards have pulled another caper. Cool. Little T for transact action. I mean, it's not, you don't press T, but it reminds me of Ultima 3 in that way, where you talk to people and they have one thing to say. Although I assume those things will change based on future missions coming out. Should we go to the airport? I'd like to talk to the red person, because it seems to me like maybe they have information. Where's the coffee machine? I don't know. I can't even find the fucking exit. You want a coffee machine? Oh, he's saying different things. I need some tickets. This is interesting. I'm impressed with it so far, as long as we can get to our destination. There's Lolly. Lolly, 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 get your adverbs here. Hello, sweet. Oh, she's my wife or girlfriend or something. Or maybe she's just talking the way I talk and bandying the words sweetheart and darling in ways that are not appropriate anymore. I still have a tendency when I have any degree of affection for someone, even sometimes males by accident, but I call them sweetheart or dear or my love, even when it's not meant to indicate any actual relationship. I'm trying to go outside. Can I? I guess we have to go to the airport. Let's try it. Move. Go to the airport? Yeah, I guess so. There's a gentleman and an airport lady. She's shaped like a plane. How do I get to the fucking tower? Good day. I've said the following before. With many roguelike. Oh, what? Aim your. I'm not trying to aim. What the fuck? I didn't want to do that. All I did was I bumped to the outside world and it suddenly said aim. Oh, that's a press space. Press space to I shot upside. Press space to aim and space to fire, guys. That's what that fire indicates. It's not no key, it's space key. I literally don't know how to get out of here. Move. Go to the HQ? I mean, I fucking guess. Can we fly? Say no. Let's press. You do not know where to go. Will you engage in sleuth network now? Yeah. There are 4 places in your list to look for clues leading to the criminal. Okay. What 4 places are those? Oh, I press M now, and now it shows up. Where will you go? The fucking Coltier Tower. What the fuck? Alright. I'm here. And I'm invisible. I'm gonna move and see if I show up. Huh. I am ostensibly at the Coltier Tower. And nothing is happening. I can't move. None of my keys are doing anything. The game appears to have frozen. I don't know, guys. We are either operating with a high degree of user error, which is pretty common when I play a roguelike, or there's a flaw in the game. Jesus, I'm sorry for that. I sound undead. I'm going to try killing it and starting again and seeing if we can't get it to work. There is, of course, a possibility as well. Again, there are 3 files in theory I could run. The executable jar file, which I'm sure you're supposed to run. The EID curses file, which would be preferable to what we're running, I think. But when I run it, it just says blah, 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 blah. Press any key to continue, and it doesn't do anything. Or the EID car one, which does bring up this. So it's the only option we personally have. It's this or nothing. So I guess we will continue trying this. Log in. Jeff. I was already here. Okay, well this time we're not going to Coltier Tower. We're going to Eiffel Tower. A popular monument standing 300... So it randomly assigns what you are dealing with. Eiffel Tower, a popular monument standing 324 meters tall, has been bombed at Paris, France. Criminal organization Iron Fist has taken responsibility. Our prime suspect is the usual bastard, Ethan Black. Your assignment, travel to France. Track the terrorist to his hideout and neutralize him. You are unable to do whatever it takes to disable or exterminate. You are authorized, not unable. I thought, oh fuck, I failed already. You are authorized to do whatever it takes to disable or exterminate the criminal. The terrorist has threatened to strike back by November 8th, 1922. 5 p.m. If you have not captured him by then, your mission will then be a failure. Good luck, Rookie Jeff. Alright, I know where we are. Look at this. Hello, sweetheart. How's it going, doll? Let's move to the airport. Yes, go to the airport. Let's fly to Paris, France. Where are you traveling, sir? Alright, we're going from Medellin, Colombia. Maybe it was just weird that we got a destination that was in our town, so it was kind of weird figuring out how to get there. This is kind of interesting. It gives us some information about the various places. Medellin, initially founded by Celtics. That surprises me. It grew tremendously under the Romans, really. However, it was the Industrial Revolution and the much later Universal Expositions that made Paris... Oh. I thought it was telling us Medellin was this. because it has two columns, right? One under Medina and one under Paris. So I was telling us about Medina. I was like, really? Fucking Romans? You almost gave me faulty information, Slashy. Okay, so France, initially founded by Celtics. I can believe that. Grew tremendously under the Romans, okay. Paris, rather. However, it was the Industrial Revolution and the much later Universal Expositions that made Paris into a center of technology, trade, and tourism. Paris is the capital and largest city in France, situated on the River Seine in northern France, considered the city of light, but also the city of love. It is one of the most influential cities in the world. I believe that. All right, well, we're at least off to a start where we can figure out what's going on a bit better here. There are 2 places in your list to look for clues leading to the criminal. Okay. Let's try move. We can go to the tower itself, the crime scene, the public library, a criminal safe haven, or the supermarket, which is a criminal safe haven. Let's go to the tower itself. Like, that's where I would go to start investigating. Let's go to the fucking tower and let's hope it works. A. Man. Here we are at A. Once again, I'm going to try pressing space, maybe? Okay, pressing space. Sorry. Pressing space after you see the overall map will bring you out of that. I started a topic of conversation a moment ago and I abandoned it, and that was, as I've said in many roguelike review, always include instructions for your game. Like, take the time to write a manual. I will sit and read a fucking manual cover to cover, even if it's 100 pages. I will do it. Just write a fucking manual so I can figure out how to play a game. Slashy himself has. we were talking recently about Zelda RL, he and I, online, and I mentioned, I couldn't find certain things, and he said, yeah, it's got 4 different dungeons. It is winnable, as he recalls, but it's just really bad at giving the player any sort of guidance. I'm always, without fail, impressed with Slashy's games, but I always find them confusing as fuck, with the sole exception of Mount Drash RL. That one was straightforward, and I enjoyed that one just on its own merits. Every other one I've ever tried, and aside from Luck, which was a 1 kilobyte roguelike, I have enjoyed but been baffled by. Oh, it's a criminal. Let's press space. Yep. Oh, there's this fucking loud sound effect in my ears. I don't know if you're getting that. Let's turn on the desktop audio for you. Let me do that for you. It says it's on. I guess it's on. It's just, I'm going to watch that little part of the screen. Yeah, you're hearing that really loud. Like, preposterously, aggravatingly, I probably hurt you. You may well have reacted as if you were truly shot loud. Let me try one more time and see if it's at least a little quieter. That should be better for you. You'd shoot your double derringer. The criminal almost dodges the bullet. The criminal shoots his colibri. The bullet passes near you. I'm pretty. My heroic luck is running out. Can I just punch him or what? How's this guy not dying? Alright, he's fucking dead. Let's switch over to our fucking Bergman NP18, which seems to me like a more suitable weapon than a Derringer. If you pass your turn, your luck will come back, at least to a degree. Maybe it goes back to the last number 5 you passed. Come back to 15 and won't go any higher. Seems to me an automatic submachine gun, if that's what an MP18 is, would be. Although this didn't exist in 1922. Did they? Had Tommy guns and shit. I don't know. Oh, our hero luck's coming back now. Maybe you gotta move around. Civilian, shoot him! Would be more effective than a Derringer, which would be what, a single shot or whatever. I said a double-barreled thing. Here's a Colibri. Let's get that. Let's grab the Colibri. Did I succeed? There, now I did. Let's use. Like, is that better than our MP18? I don't know. There's no stats. That's the other thing. Please give me some stats for your weapons, guys. I don't know what the hell I'm doing. How do I know what the fuck's effective? Oh, more. I was not able to move there for a minute. You can't walk there. I can do what I want. We are at The Eiffel Tower, right? Are we walking around the base, like the shops at the base of it? Can I climb the tower itself? Uh-oh. That looked like it was automatic, so you shoot your Calibri, the criminal is almost hit. That's pretty loud. I'm going to turn it down even more for you because I'm nice. Alright, my luck just ran out. Okay, you shoot your own, you are bathed in your own blood. You drop dead. Oh, I assumed my heroic luck ran out. My stamina would then get affected. I thought, I'm dead. We still have 10 minutes left. I feel like we owe it to Slashy to try that again. There's a lot of really interesting stuff at work there. Oh, sorry. Jeff. There should always be a record of Jeff. I'm the boss, remember? Boss Jeff. Cassie Cav. Japanese racquetball player. Racket spelled the American way? I'm not familiar with racket there. Racket's usually R-A-C-Q-U-E-T. Racket. Has been kidnapped at her house at Tokyo, Japan. Your assignment, travel to Japan where you've always wanted to go, Jeff. Track the kidnapper to his hideout and neutralize him. Get him by November 19th, 1922. Or suffer the consequences. Got it. Alright, let's go right away. Let's fucking go to the airport. Whoops. Move to the airport, yep. Let's fly to Tokyo, Japan. Alright, let's learn about Tokyo. Tokyo was originally a small fishing village named Edo. It was first fortified by the Edo clan in the late 12th century. It became the de facto capital of Japan, even while the emperor lived in Kyoto, the imperial capital. Tokyo is the capital of Japan, the center of the greater Tokyo area, and the largest metropolitan area of Japan. It is the seat of the Japanese government and the imperial palace, and the home of the Japanese imperial family. Let's move. I said there are 3 places to investigate, but there are actually 4. Let's go to the police station and interrogate suspects to learn more about shit. B. Police station. So here's a map. Press space to get out of the map. You can see there's a staircase in the bottom right corner and one on the mid left. I think we're coming in the mid left. This looks like a normal, like, we walk around thing. Are we at the police station? Are we going to the bottom right corner? Is that what we're trying to get to? Maybe we have a destination. Maybe that's what a map shows us. Oh, fuck you. There, you're dead. You're dead, you bum. I don't seem to have any, like, ammo that I have to worry about. So I'm thinking you go to one of those big maps and then you move from one location to the other. That's my current working theory. No, not him. Oh, come on. I killed a civilian. Do I have any, like, let's use. I don't know. I don't have any, like, health kits. So what the fuck am I going to do aside from keep shooting, right? I don't know that I can tell how dangerously close he is to dying. Let's just pass our turn for a minute here. Get our fucking shit back. I didn't mean to kill a civilian. That's just dumb. It takes a while to come back after a while. I'm not moving on from here until it's come back. I don't want to die. Can't get out of here. So we're going to fight him, I guess. We have no choice. Oh my god, did we dropped dead as we killed each other. Alright, that's the end for you. Press space to continue. We're going to try one last time, only because I want to find out if I'm right about going from one destination to the other. So at least we have a basic understanding of how this game works. It looks really ambitious and actually really cool. Are you new here? Yeah, you've been identified as Jack. Alright, fine, I'm Jack. What I'm not... I didn't notice if we got a mission. Maybe I skipped over it. Let's try moving to the airport. And let's fly to Tokyo. We're going back to the same place. Or maybe we're continuing as that guy. There are 2 places in your list to look for clues. There are many places. Including... Oh, the criminal's been spotted at the public library. Why don't we just go there? And fucking face him, right? Although, aren't you curious? Is the police station the same map? Let's find out. So again, we are in mid-left. Looks like you start in the greater than, you're trying to get to the less than, is my guess. We are going to go to the right until we hit a T-junction. We can't go any further. Then we're going to turn right and go down to the bottom. Then we're going to turn left. I don't know if you can access this map once you've abandoned it. Oh, for fuck's sakes. What I'm not loving, I got to admit, is that, I mean, maybe there's things I'm missing. But so far, there doesn't seem to be a way, aside from walking, I'll tell you in a minute. No. Aside from walking a little bit slowly, so you don't do what I just did, but just walk directly into a fire, there doesn't seem to be any way to mitigate the risk of being, like, killed in a gunfight. So far, we haven't seen any items you can get aside from a weapon. We don't know how good the weapons are. We don't know which one's better to use. I'm sticking with my Derringer because it worked better than the Calibri for me. I've killed a few people with the Derringer. I've never killed anybody with the Calibri or the MP18. Yeah, I have no idea why I'd want to use one weapon versus the other. But when we meet somebody, it seems to devolve into a straight firefight, and there's just nothing you can do aside from press spacebar, press spacebar, press spacebar. Now, hello, sir. Maybe I'm missing something? I like how they go scattering. Maybe not. Maybe I'm wrong. He shoots a Mauser. Jesus. The criminal leaps through the hit. You shoot your Remington. He almost dodges the bullet, but doesn't quite, I guess. That means I hit him. The bullet hits just behind me. It's kind of neat you have luck and not hit points, acknowledging the fact that a single hit from a bullet is going to be enough to do you in. It's not like you can take 1,000,000 bullets. You just don't get hit a lot. Alright, he's dead. Can't get his Mauser, I'm guessing. Gee. There's nothing here to pick up but a blood-stained dot. Let's pass our turn for a second. Let's drink some coffee while we do that, because coffee is necessary for life. Come on, man. Give me my heroic awesomeness back. Alright. I think this is the T-junction. Nope, not yet. Not if we're right about where we started. There's one more block to go, I guess. Fuck. Yeah, I get the civilian. I don't like that it doesn't recall who you last fired at, so I gotta keep pressing this and then maneuvering this over. That's a pain in the ass. It goes for the closest person. I think I killed the civilian. Well, you know what? Don't get between me, a man and his criminal. Alright. Are we not there? Okay. I think we misread the map, or we misunderstood how to play. I think we were totally wrong, because I should be at that T-junction by now. I'm certain of it. Fucking civilians, get out of the way. I guess I should admit then I don't know where we're going or what we're doing. Is there a way to tell? If I press M again to move, M does nothing anymore. We're near police station. To the southwest. Okay, if you press M here, apparently it gives you notification of which way you're going. To the southeast. To the south. Go directly south. Was that there all along? Did I not notice that? Maybe I'm just that silly. Don't get in the way, buddy. I will not stop firing. Alright, he's dead. Let's go south. Is this it? Alright, here's a cop. To protect and serve. You research around and find out that the criminal was in Tokyo, but has already fled Japan. Further cooperation with the Inner Sleuth Networks provides 4 potential locations. That's pretty interesting. Didn't see this coming. You interrogate the suspect, revealing the following clue for the location of the criminal. White for unity. I don't like what that means in the modern context of the world. I don't know what that means. I think this is borrowing a tiny bit from maybe borrowing a tiny bit from like Where in the World is Carmen Sandiego, where you learn facts, and if we knew about cities where their motto was white for unity, which is not a city I'd want to live in, maybe we'd know where to go next, is my guess. The suspect says nothing. Well, let's move. Oh, fuck. You need to be in the western border to exit this location, so we gotta go all the way back. I don't know what that map was for at the beginning then. I'm gonna wait inside the police station. I'm guessing there aren't gonna be any criminals in here. Give me my health back, buddy. Give me my heroic luck. Hello, sir. Hello there, sir. Oh, shit. Yes, is so far a very intriguing game. I just don't like the gunfights feel like they could go either way, and there's no way for me to mitigate that risk. I mean, I could run. I guess I could do. We haven't been doing that, have we? We haven't been changing walk speed to like run and just get the fuck away from a guy. I guess we could try that, couldn't we? We don't have to stand there exchanging gunfire. Maybe we'll try that with the next guy just to see if it works as a viable strategy. Can we move out of here, M? Am I not at the western border? The fuck am I? This looks like that long corridor we saw. Oh, maybe we came in at the other place. No, I don't know. I don't know where the fuck. Oh, fuck. The bullet hits just behind you. Shall we try it? Let's try Z. Oh, changing walk speed incidentally. I tried it and it, fuck. I tried it and we're still at walk speed. I think we're gonna die here. Let's try. We have 2 options, right? We can just keep fucking pressing spacebar, which maybe will work. But when I pressed Z, it didn't seem to change the speed, and the guy shot at me. Like it just wasted my turn. I'm gonna try it again. Let's just find out for the record. Does pressing Z help? Oh, we're running now. Let's run. Get our heroic luck back. Okay, so there's an option. You hold your breath. Times a whole bunch. Let's go to a relaxed step. Let's just saunter along. Even though that fucker's still behind us, potentially. Let's get our health back, and then we'll go back for him. I don't know if their health regenerates. Probably it does. Let's walk fast. Remembering this guy's up ahead. Alright, so we do have an option. That's kind of neat. We can run. He's gone. There he is. Didn't expect to see me again, did you? Haha. Are we there? Let's try M. Is this it? Here's a Calibra, a Mauser. Shall we get it? Let's try getting it and switching to it and seeing if it makes a difference for us. G, grab. You pick up the Mauser C96. Let's use the Mauser C96. It's a found item. Like, presumably it's better. than what you start with, right? Why am I holding my breath? I'm not running. Let's just fucking relax. Let's just saunter along like an idiot. I don't need two of those. Oops. Hello, sir. Get out of my way, or so help me. Alright, we're at the western edge. Let's do M for move. We want to go... Well, maybe we can narrow it down. Like, if we go to one of these other places, maybe we can narrow down more than the white... The white unity. White for unity. The criminal was spotted at the public library. Let's go there. So here's a map of the public library. Your guess is as good as mine as to where we start. Do we think we always start on the western edge? In which case we have to go north. Well, that didn't work out last time. Let's just follow the clues. We're going to the southeast, apparently. So at least we have that to go by. I didn't realize that the first time. Oh, fuck. We didn't react cleanly enough. If the Mauser is inferior to the Derringer, then we're going to die. I think it might be. No time to switch now. We're dead. Your arm is... It doesn't say we dropped dead, even though we're at 0. I fucking... Oh, I died. You're our hit right in your chest. Alright, man. That is Elite International Detective Slashy's inclusion in the 2011 7-day roguelike. A very unique roguelike. I've never seen one quite like that. I like the idea of traveling to different cities. Reminds me a bit of Boss, which was a Moria variant that I fucking loved until it broke. Reminds me slightly of that in theme and the fact that you travel to different cities. And I like the idea of these different missions where you go and gather data. I also like the idea of learning about different cities. That's kind of cool and useful. This is like a Carmen Sandiego for the roguelike crowd. What I didn't always like was the exchanging of gunfire was very... I mean, I could have run. Maybe I'm just being impatient. Maybe I could have just run from that. Maybe I should have run from that. Well, clearly I should have. I'm laying dead in a pool of blood. But one of my usual complaints, of course, I don't know if switching to the Mauser... I mean, we had a lot more luck with that initial Derringer. As soon as we switched to the Mauser, we couldn't take him anymore. Which may imply the Mauser's inferior. And how would I know that? Why would I know that? Yeah, that's about it. Slashy, if you ever see this, if you ever do, and I know you've watched some of the videos on here, so maybe if you ever see the one of Elite International Detective, do me a favor, if you can, as like a public service, dig through your old files if you still know what these is, and like any information on like which weapons are better, like if there's a ranking of weapons, put that in the comments of this YouTube video for all to see for all time, and then we'll know, what damn gun we should pick up. Also, if there's anything I'm missing, if there's any tactics that are meant to be obvious that I'm just not absorbing, which is entirely not just possible but plausible, then inform me, because I'm intrigued by this game. I want to enjoy the game more than be intrigued by it, and I'm not sure I was right now with the exchange of gunfire there. Anyways, that's Elite International Detective. I will include a link to where you can find it. If you do so and play it and you learn anything, tell me, because learning stuff makes me better. That's it. See ya.